Bowl champions 2 years ago. They won over the Niners in Miami. And they fell to the Bucs in Tampa last year, but now they are back making their third consecutive trip to the big game.
They have truly cemented themselves as perennial front runners, and now when we think of Kansas City, we expect them to be in this game. They're trying to emulate the New England Patriots, who went to Super Bowls 51, 52, and 53 in recent years, and they came up with a win, loss, and then a win again in those 3 consecutive seasons.
Meanwhile, the Packers are back as they look to bring another Super Bowl title home to a place aptly named Titletown.
And they're looking for their 5th win, which would tie them with the Cowboys and 49ers for 2nd all-time. They did last win it in 2011. That was Super Bowl 45. Aaron Rodgers leading them over the Pittsburgh Steelers. But when you talk about titles, and you mentioned Titletown, they've won 13 championships overall when you count all the NFL titles prior to the Super Bowl era as well. So this is a town that's used to winning, and they expect to win this one as well.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. So holding there on the return, and that'll back them up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 42 yards. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down? And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Packers are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off in the touchdown run. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes going to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 35. Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Mahomes now to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. It over the middle to Cobb. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bolton leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Running right, Jones. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady game.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. 20, 10, and in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 47 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And And the lead is now 10-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. On the return, it's Taylor. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Looking to throw. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Looking deep for Adams, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Rodgers. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there. And
he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Open man, this is Lewis. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation. Whether they have a...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, an 8-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he rifles one incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, it's Taylor. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On first down, Rodgers. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete, but remember, crazy situation here you don't see often. Not fourth down yet, so they will keep possession. Well, folks, I guess just when you think you've seen it all, you see a fake punt in that situation. A little unorthodox, but the incompletion, and now it's second down. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long.
I know that from down to down, you'll hop into different offensive formations and try and fool the defense and pick up some...
And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. A lot of confusion, especially in the crowd right now. A lot of folks thinking it's a turnover on downs, but it's not. It's just an incomplete pass. That was third down. Now it's fourth down. They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hill. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And here's Rodgers on the return. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up first and 10 at their 36-yard line. Off the bootleg, Rodgers. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. And that nearly intercepted, but it's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On play action, Rodgers. Past the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Caught right side. It's Lewis. And the Packers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Jones is not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Jones again. And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do, but I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's gonna pop out of the chart and say, hey man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, try to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the 4th quarter. Now they still trail by 1. Mahomes now on first down. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. All the talk, all the hype, but the past is prologue as this Super Bowl is underway.